Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I'll say, ladies and gentlemen, I uh I can't say hello YouTube anymore because now I upload these videos to Rumble. There's not a lot of people look Rumble, not like they do on YouTube. But my main objective, like I said, is to try to get my my brand out there, Live Rich Cambodia. That way, when everyone's fleeing the USA, they're going to have a website to go to for me to help them come over here. Like I said, then it's going to have the plastic, the credit card thing. Right now, it's for free. I watch a lot of other people's videos. I'm fans of some certain personalities. One of them, I'll give a shout out to Dan Bongino. He's a ex Secret Service agent. He's got a talk show. I think they banned him off of YouTube. He used to be on Fox News talking to people, and I think he's pretty intelligent. Obviously, you get in the Secret Service, you got to be a little bit above on the intelligence level. And I listened to Ed Bustamante. He's an ex-CIA officer. Him and his wife both were undercover CIA officers, and that's even on a higher level than the Secret Service, because when you're a undercover CIA officer, especially him and his wife both, they were living obviously in a foreign land. If they were caught, I'm sure that they would get in a traffic accident, or their house would catch them. Something would happen bad. So you got to be really much up on the intelligence scale for that. And Ed Bustamante, he's been talking about he's going to get his family out of the United States because he sees what's coming. He's like I said, ex-CIA, him and his wife both. Pretty much once you have a security clearance, that security clearance stays with you for the rest of your life unless you do something that's really stupid, and then they're going to take it away from you. But he said he's had a change of plans. He's going to get his family out of the United States by the spring of next year. So people like that, they plan, like myself, they plan, and they're on a certain schedule. They have certain things that they do. And he was talking about in the next couple of years, and then now all of a sudden he has changed until the spring of 2026, which is right around the corner. So I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's allowed to have information that we don't have. Okay, something has caused him to change his plans. Something. He's not going to, obviously, for security reasons, he's not going to say where he's going to go live. He said him and his wife both are really good at changing their appearance to where even if I saw him on the street, wouldn't recognize him. And I do believe that. Like I said, they got to be pretty good at doing that. CIA, I don't much care for that organization, but they do obviously train their people pretty good. So, but I want to take heed in what he's saying. Like I said, a lot of these elites, for them, it's nothing, man. They just hop on a jet and just fly to their house, and I don't know, wherever they got a house at in New Zealand or Australia, underground bunkers. They got jets. They could flee. They don't. I mean, their plan is being set up by other people. I'm sure not even them. And all they got to do is just get a phone call or whatever it is, and they're going to be on one of their little private jets, and they're going to be gone. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. But for the average person, it's not going to be that easy. Okay, it is really not going to be that easy to do that. So I'm going to make it easier It's not going to be as easy as him. But once I have my website set up, like I said, that's my main deal over here on this YouTube channel. If I make money off of YouTube, well, that's fantastic. But if I don't, I don't. I'm laying the groundwork. I'm getting my name out there. Not my name, but my company's name. It's LIVE.RICH Cambodia. And that's the name of my other YouTube channel. I also today opened up a Rumble. I know not a lot of people look at Rumble. I looked at that, but I figured it doesn't harm nothing. It's free. Whenever I upload videos, so I won't be saying good morning or good afternoon YouTube, any of that kind of stuff anymore, because I'm going to put it on Rumble too. So, but anyways, I figured it's free. It doesn't have near the audience that YouTube does. So, but anyways, it's just another platform where I can get my name out there, because, like I said, once stuff starts to crack open, it's going to go pretty fast, and so as many, everybody in the world knows Coca-Cola and Pepsi and all those other brands, Oreos, and all that stuff, but they still advertise. Okay, I want to get my name out there, so like I said, when stuff does happen, at least some people will be able to know about my name, about my company's name. By then, it's going to be you're going to have to pay the money. That's just the way it is. You're just going to have to pay once I go to all the trouble to set up a website and do all that. I will help people come over here right now for free. Even on vacation. Like I said, I've made many statements. If you want to come over here, most people in the USA, they don't have the money. Okay, for me to fly a round trip to the USA and come back, it's going to cost me several $1,000s. Most people in the USA don't even have $1,000 for emergency funds, so I know that. Even people making six-figure salaries, man, they're just living paycheck to paycheck. So, like I said, once that right there happens, people will do whatever they got to do to try to get out, and they're not going to know where to go. They're not going to have any clue. They're not going to know about the visa setup. They're just going to fly, try to get a passport, and then try to fly somewhere and try to figure it out as they go. But I've already been coming to Cambodia now for 12 years, and I've been living here for 4. I know the system. I know exactly how it works. I know what I need to do. I know what kind of visa to get. I know I know people over here in the government. I'm pretty good at networking. So, like I said, I know the system. I don't know the system in Thailand or Vietnam or any other Southeast Asian country. My suggestion to you would be to move to a Southeast Asian country. Whether or not it's this one or not, that's up to you. I'd get out of Latin America, because they got the Venezuela thing kicking off, and they got Colombia down there, and they got a lot of narco-terrorism. They got, those people are going to be fleeing. They're going to be fleeing to other countries, and they're just going to set up shop in another country. So people always say, man, they got to get rid of all the guns in the USA. Well, number one, they can't. You can't. I can go back to the USA, and I bet you within 2 days I could buy a gun off the street illegally. I got the money. I could just. So you're not going to get rid of the guns, and not only that, Mexico, you're not allowed to have a gun in Mexico. There's only one gun store in Mexico City, and it's almost impossible to get a permit. And there's 35, 40,000 murders a year in Mexico. Mexico's full of guns, and they don't allow guns. So they don't allow guns over here in Cambodia. Which kind of makes it on like an even playing field for me and for everybody else, right? You're gonna have to handle business on your own. You're not gonna just pull out a gun and start just shooting into a house or whatever. Unfortunately, I got to go to a city. You guys probably saw it in the news over there, Stockton, California, where they had 10 people shot. I think 4 children died. That's where my bank is, and I have to go over there and take care of some stuff. But anyways, it's just the kind of stuff that goes on every day in the USA, man. It's just part of it. And if you guys disagree with me on this, then you can leave a comment. Even if it's a nasty comment, I'll still read it. I'm not going to be nasty back. But anyway, or you can leave me. But I do not see any way forward for the United States to pull itself out of this. They're so far in debt. They got these people in the government to just do whatever they want to do. None of them ever really go to jail, and if they do, it's one of these minimum security federal prisons, whatever it is. Like I said, eventually something's going to happen. I'm thinking it's going to happen next year. That's just my own personal opinion. But me and my wife we're pretty much preppers. I can tell you that because you're all the way over there and you ain't over here. And nobody in this country is going to watch this channel, and nobody in this country even knows what a prepper is. Me and my wife are preppers. I got a lot of cabinets and cupboards. I got a lot of storage space. Every little place, everything we could put someplace. Every time we go to macro market, we stock up on stuff, that lasts a long time. So we're pretty much set up for that. Like I said, we got a large water storage tank and a really big generator. So we're kind of doing the prepper thing, like I said. But I'm trying to build my business. I'm building it slowly. Just first, I got to get my name out there. I don't have a website yet. I just got to get my name out there at LIVE.RICH Cambodia. That's going to be the name of the business. To try to help people come over here. Well, not help them. I'm gonna charge them money. Right now it's for free. So, but anyway, I'm gonna try to help people escape USA. They're not gonna. You guys are not gonna have any choice but to escape. And here's the thing: there's a lot of probably really intelligent people that will refuse to leave, and you will be stuck in that country with a bunch of idiots. Okay, with a bunch of people that want to sit around and smoke weed and go do street takeovers. And go rob people and all the rest of that stuff. And when stuff really, really, really gets crazy, and it's going to get crazy. Okay? I already see they're putting billboards outside of a military base telling the soldiers not to listen to the President of the United States. Man, they're allowing that. So you can see where that's going to go. Anyways, something really bad is going to happen. They're going to have to call out the military, maybe martial law. Law enforcement, all the rest of that. If I was a law enforcement officer or I was in the military and they called me out because things got that bad, they had to have those kind of people on the street, I'm not going to work. I'm staying home and taking care of protecting my family. So you guys might want to think about that. Okay, those 911 operators who sit in those chairs all day and answer that phone, they might not even be there either. You might call 911. Nobody answer, but they're staying at home taking care of their families because they're listening to all the calls coming in, and they don't want to leave their families alone. So, like I said, I'm getting ready to go to the USA here real soon. I am not looking forward to it. It's a long, long flight. But what I will do, I want to show you guys the difference. Okay, I got to fly from. There's no direct flights from Cambodia over to the USA. I'm going to fly to Taipei, Taiwan. And for a lot of you people, you probably don't even know where Taiwan is, man. You might have heard of it, but you don't know where it is. Anyways, it's an island, maybe 100 miles or so from off the coast of China. But anyways, that airport, and I have been in. Oh man, I don't know how many airports. I've been in so many airports. That airport there is absolutely beautiful. It's like somebody took a mall and mixed it with an airport. It's got so many stores in there. It's like I said, it's like a mall. They got a library there. They got a movie theater there in case your flight, because I'm gonna have to have a big layover. It's just an absolutely beautiful airport, and it's clean. There's no homeless people laying around on the floors. It's just an absolutely beautiful airport, and I really don't like to stay in airports that much, but that was not really too bad. Now, I'm also going to take pictures because I'm going to have to fly into, I got to fly from Taipei to LAX, Los Angeles airport. When I get there, I'll take photos too. I'll show you. And then when I leave there, I got to fly up to Portland airport, because I'm going to be up in the Oregon area. So I'll take some photos. I'll take some videos up there. I'll let you guys decide, and I'll put them on. Let you guys, maybe you guys can vote and tell me which one you think's the nicest. So, anyways, make kind of a quick video today. I'll let you guys go, but like I said, if you have an ex-CIA officer and his wife have changed their plans and now plan on leaving and moving out of the United States by spring, he bumped it up a couple years. So something's cooking. We don't know what it is, but a lot of people do. I'm sure they do, and they're preparing for it. You might want to prepare for it too. I don't know. It's up to you, man. I'll let you guys decide on that one. So, anyways, I'll let you guys go, and you have a safe day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.